All right, guys. This is Docm with another Minecraft video. You heard it. And today, this is episode 1 of the 4th season of the Minecraft World Tour. It is time again. Damn feels, guys. For me, it was a pretty crazy ride, my friends. I was checking out some old footage, trying to look for some good stuff we could use for our intro here. And yeah, let me quickly get some stuff away and then we jump into it. So, guys, you saw some footage of my second and third world. And yeah, the first world I didn't include because it was so old school. You can go back if you want to check it out. But with the world tour, my channel started. And first of all, I want to quickly answer 2 questions before we dive into the first build I made. I got something prepared down there. And the super secret seed I've been looking for. I have to talk about that too. But yeah, why is it called the Minecraft World Tour? There's 2 reasons for that. This is my single player Let's Play. And yeah, it's a bit different. Normally, I do 99% of the work off camera and then come back and tour with you what I've been doing. The reason for that is, back in the days when I started my YouTube channel, I had this one world and I was showing off a design. And then people were saying, hey, show more of your world. And I had no clue how to call that video. And then I said, okay, then it's Doc M's World Tour, because it was my world. So that is one part. But the other part, and that evolved over time, is also the Minecraft World Tour is supposed to represent the technical Minecraft community a bit, in a sense of a tour through the world of the technical Minecraft community. And what I always often try here in the World Tour is I try to find amazing new designs and try to showcase them, but try to add my own twist to it and make it look cool and so on. Of course, own inventions and all the good stuff, because I consider myself part of the technical Minecraft community as well. So yeah, here, jibby. Here is my start point area. I haven't set a bed yet, but where you see this block, and I figured it out in this world, with the super secret seed, is the exact spawn point. So now around this chunk of the spawn point, you will respawn. It's not always here, it's random spots here, there, close to it though. So yeah, that is my spawn point. What am I doing with my mouse? I'm a bit nervous and excited. I'm sorry for the quick mouse movement there here, guys. I'm really stoked about this. It was waiting a long time to bring that back. So, first of all, we have a spawn island here, and around us there is nothing but ocean. We're not gonna stay here, but this, let's say, situation in this world is crucial for the future. For our future build site, which I will show you, which is so awesome. And I dare to say, this is one of the best seeds ever in Minecraft. At least if you want to do some technical perimeter-based, you know, the stuff you like, you know, that technical jazz, you know, bring the mobs in. But yeah, let's do a real quick walk around here on the spawn island. By the way, I'm running on Minecraft 1.8 pre-release 1. I've been talking to Iso, my good friend, you know, who's been on the Minecraft journey with me for, yeah, all the time, same time. Basically started around the same time with the playing. And yeah, a lot of the world tour back in the days was also related to you, Etho's Let's Play. So there's lots of history with that, and I'm so stoked to bring it back. And I just needed to, you know, gain power, and I thought 1.8 is the moment to start it. Then I wanted to wait a bit because there was bugs in 1.8, but now I couldn't postpone it any longer, so I went to pre-1. But we should see 1.8.1 very soon, and you know, but there is some nasty little bugs still in 1.8, but yeah, that's why I kind of was insecure when to start, but then I just thought, screw it, you know, time for the world tour. And yeah, you can see we have a little island here. Let's check. We are in what biome? Yeah, you can see here I'm playing on very high resolution, by the way. We're in a taiga biome. That means around here we can definitely also expect some wolves at some point if you do it right, if you don't have some yet. But it's a fairly small island, you know, relatively tiny. A lot of Ziprusse wood on here, which is good. It's a nice wood to have at the start. And there's a ton of chicken, but I didn't see any other animals. But quite a bunch of chicken here, which is okay. And yeah, there's an island over there. You can see more chicken. And it basically just goes around here. And we end here. So I've been putting a lot of thought into how to start the first episode. You know, really nervous, weeks of being nervous. But I thought I will build a little bit, do a little bit of preparations. But, excuse me, really nervous. Don't touch the world too much. You know, don't mess with it too much. So you guys can really join me for the ride, you know, having that empty thing and we transform it in something epic. So yeah, here this is basically the outlines of the island, and if we go up there again, right around spawn, I was setting some stuff up and doing the first preparations and want to show you the first build I did. Yeah, because sooner or later I have 17 levels that comes from hunting some slime over at our original or our future base area. There's some swamp in that area, so I just went there, did a little trip, checked if everything was alright, if you have the right seed and all, and then went for a little slime hunting there, because yeah, you need slime balls. With the new slime blocks you can really save up on pistons and stuff, and you want to use them, and yeah, that'll gonna help you much. So yeah, there you see it. We basically made it around the island here, and it's infested with chickens, and because of that we definitely gonna call it Chicken Island. There is no question about that. When I see them up there, you know, at one point I need to kill them anyways, because mob farming is gonna be, of course, a huge topic as usual when I play Minecraft. And friendly mob farming or non-hostile mob farming is a kind of a forgotten art. Some people still do it and it's still possible, but it requires certain preparations around your spawn. And if you pick a seed like I have right now, which by the way I plan to keep secret because I want to avoid spoilers, and the way to find the seed was really tricky. The ZipKrowd helped me out, namely CoderRaider there, you know, with the ZipKrowd seed finder, a computer program that runs through millions and millions and millions of seeds looking for certain specifications you gave. So you don't worry, don't fret. not gonna be that mean and say, hey, I got this epic seed and you ain't gonna get something like that. Of course, we thought about it, and CoderRaider released a video actually quite a while ago where he releases this seed finder for download and explains carefully how to use it. And it's really easy to use, simple Java program, and you can get that too and try to get some decent seeds out of that too. But I hope you understand that I want to keep that seed here for myself. So let me quickly cook up a bit of chicken and get some of my wheat harvested here that kept me alive, slaying some chickens, eating some wheat, and then we look in the basement around here. I plan to have a little spawn hut, but yeah, we have big plans for spawn here anyways, so let me fill up on food and I'll be right back, my friends. Well, nothing bad about some good chicken sandwich and a nice sugarcane farm. So this is the first build I made here in the new world. I thought it's really crucial to get sugarcane in the beginning. Oh, there's one of the slime balls from the building. We got 29 already. I want to collect them to get an enchanting table around here, around my spawn island rather quickly. And yeah, this design is chicken powered because I only had chicken here. I don't have access to the nether or anything. So I thought, okay, let's make a chicken randomizer. This is a chicken hooked up to a short pulse basically. Below this redstone, ever so often the guy tramples on the pressure plate and triggers these slime blocks, which have this nice effect of kicking the reed really away because they have this bounciness going on. So when they push forward with a 2-tick delay short pulsar that is hidden below there, and the chicken steps onto it, boom, all the sugar canes get shut against the glass wall here, end up in a water stream, and we got some hoppers leading to a simple chest. And I thought it looks pretty cool and symmetrical here on the floor, just have this trapdoor. You don't even have to open it, you can reach in like that. And here we have a crafting table in case we want to transform stuff into paper, or sugar or whatever we want to do here. So that works out just fine. I made sure we have some kind of passive lighting in here. If we check with F3, light level all good. Here in this crazy corner, half on the fence, we have 7, but that is good. Same goes for these crazy corners, but nothing should spawn on here. And yeah, use the materials that are around this island here, just harvested some wood and yeah, got some glass. I mean, here to make that, killing a few skeletons was necessary, but there's a bunch of mobs roaming around all the time. And yeah, the chicken just trampled over the pressure plate, activated the thing, and we get a short pulse. And of course we have leaves all around, so nothing gets stuck. And yeah, this is a good example for the things I want to do in the world tour, funny, nice looking, nicely working, and also representing a guy in the Minecraft community. And this time it was Impulse. Impulse showed a design like that a few weeks ago. It was somewhere in September, and I saw the video back then, and I remembered that it's smart to use the slime blocks to push the sugarcane out. And yeah, then I thought, okay, let's make something of my own. He had something different. He had a timer there or so. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, this is one example. And so Impulse, as far as V, I think he posted that first, using slime blocks. I'm not sure. It's really tricky nowadays to say who did it first, but yeah, that's how I implemented it here now, and I hope you like it. It's looking snug, and this is kind of the style we want to use for our house here. On Chicken Island, it's not gonna be a massive house or like main base or anything, but just a little starter hut with the basic necessities you need around a starter place. And later on, we have to flood this whole place. We have to remove all the dirt or flood it. Easiest way is to flood it all, because we won't have any friendly mobs spawn here in the loaded chunks around spawn. This is one crucial thing for the mechanics. And now, let's bring F3 up, and we need to ride to this direction. So let's get us a boat so we can get some sort of idea. By the way, Case King just contacted me. They run the draw for the dock block. And yeah, a winner was found. I said, don't tell me yet. I need to record. I need to keep my mind together before I get too excited. And yeah, um, towards the end of the episode, I will announce the winner of the dog block. In case you missed it, was an epic giveaway for a brand new gaming PC, water cooled with 980 GTX. And it's so cool that it, can announce the winner today in the World Tour, because my dream of doing this started in the World Tour. I often talked about it in the old season, saying, "Hey man, giving away a full-blown gaming computer to one of the fans at one day, that would be my dream. That would be epic." And it came true, and that also was one of the things that said, "Hey, come on, you bring back the World Tour, go back to the grind, man." So, first thing we find here on our way, over there we can see our spawn island a little bit, is another small island, and this one actually is plains, and whoop, what do we hear now? We have rabbits here already, which is pretty sweet, a young little bunny, and if we do it right, we can also get other mobs to spawn here. For example, little horses and other things. Most people assume that they would only spawn once, like rabbits and horses, but it's not true. If you do it right, you can get them back and make them respawn, and that is kind of a big idea with this world. Definitely want to make sure, I farm a lot. So this is the first stop on our way to our actual destination, which is a little bit further out, but not too far. Maybe around 800-900 blocks from spawn. If you're looking at our coordinates now, we are about 450-500 blocks out, and yeah, then soon we should see it already. There you go, to the left. You can see a monument. That is the first sign of being a good place. And to the right there, and you can see a lot of things coming in. And now comes in where I say probably the most epic seed ever for such a project I have in mind here. Making this technical Uber base where you can farm and grind everything, and stuff is moving all over the place. Bring back the real enclosed perimeter feel. Everything is gonna be here in one place, because there's one thing I learned from my last season. I had also a lot of epic builds in there, but they were spread out. And if you wanna, how they say, dress to impress, So here, if you have everything concentrated, that's what I want to say with it. If you have everything concentrated in one spot, and people see a video and see a word, they go like, "Wow, this is sick," because you have all your good stuff at one spot. So, right there, I guess you can see it, under the water, we have a guardian temple. Right in front of it sits a witch hut. Right over there, don't have to explain what that is. That is a mushroom biome. If you go further this way and some other ways, there is this tiny bit of taiga, or was it? I think it was plains or so, which is really useful for later on. So, but here around this place, this is where we want to build our spawn and our main base, the crazy hub, and to honor the dog block giveaway, I definitely want to call my new base the dog block, because given we build it on top of the guardian farm, it's naturally gonna have some kind of a block, like let's say footprint, and I have a certain vision for that, but that will evolve over time, so I don't want to talk about that too much. And I'd say a good way to get an overview here would be if we stack up a bit, and I'll do that, and then we can look around and I point out some things that are important and lay out the final plan. Okay, guys. I dug away a small island right there because I have to do it anyways, and got me some dirt, and now we can have a better overview of the area. You can see it's quite a nice and huge mushroom biome over there, or mushroom biome. The advantage of such a thing is, keep in mind, in there nothing can spawn but mushroom. So this area is excluded from any cave lighting or whatever. Whatever is mushroom biome, we don't have to deal with. We just have to make sure later on, when I want to do my friendly mob farming, we also remove some of the mycelium, so yeah, no mushroom cows can spawn. Over there, Yeah, we got swamp, obviously. The swamp, you can see the murky waters around the witch hut. The witch hut is still nicely inside the swamp there and should spit out enough. But yeah, things changed anyways. Structure um, spawns witches. So we are cool. We will get nice witches from that bad boy. And yeah, you can see not so much to dig out, just this little bit. Well, it's quite a bit. Those islands, and if you look over here, we have all ocean. So what I will have to do is to grid that place, make sure I do the cave lighting properly, grid through everything, light up all the caves. That is a necessity or something I have to do for sure. A necessity, I think, is the correct word. I used it twice in this episode already. And yeah, the Guardian Temple will be the centerpiece, and we need to take care of that quite early. But if you want to tackle one of these, you definitely need to be prepared a little bit. You should have in some enchanted stuff so you can dive properly. I'm talking depth strider and underwater breathing potions and some other good stuff. So jumping right into that, trying to deal with it would be a stupid idea right in the first days I played in this world, which I basically one day. That's what I spent in here building this start base up there. And yeah, I thought it was good to do it like that, not to do too much, to really let you guys in and see the development in the world. So yeah, we have this dirt pillar here. I will leave it for now. I think it's gonna be quite a good orientation point. We'll put some letters there. And yeah, next episode, I'm pretty sure I made quite a lot of progress already with the build here. The basic stuff must be done quickly so we can get to the exciting stuff. And yeah, how many World Tour episodes will I release? Well, the more the merrier is what you always say, right? But yeah, as this is definitely a time sink, I need to make sure we have the right orientation here. Yeah, we're going back. So this is the base location. As definitely this is going to be a time sink, I can just say there's going to be episodes when I'm ready, kind of regular, of course, I hope I can do twice a week. That would be ideal for a series like that. But we will see. Maybe in the beginning we will see a bit more frequent episodes or less, depends. I can't really tell. This is just me playing my world, and when I feel I'm ready to show you some more stuff, it's gonna happen. So, talking about things gonna happen, by the way, here's another temple in case you haven't seen them. They are quite frequent around Minecraft worlds nowadays. So finding a nice temple is not a big dealio, but yeah, having it in the constellation like we have back in our new perimeter area, in our new base location where the dock block will be built, is rare, kind of rare. But here, if you need more of those nice little stonies to build in the beginning, we could get it out of there, try to kill the Guardian there quickly and early get some build blocks, or do a little test attack on that bad boy before we tackle our real one, so we don't mess anything up, because keeping the Elder Guardians somewhere is definitely one of my goals. Don't want to lose them because they are unique, so we definitely want to name him and store him somewhere. That is for sure, has to be done. That's one of the things you have to do in a technical world nowadays, for sure. So we made it back to spawn, guys. We made it back to spawn, and that will conclude the first episode. I hope you enjoyed this entry to the new world tour. I hope you're excited as I am. And in the end, I want to announce the winner now of the dock block, and it's really important. But first, I want to say two more things. I kind of want to do a to-do list for the world tour. It would be cool if we had a message board, and put all the things we need to do on there, on little signs or whatever we can think of to put it down and note it to us. Maybe if it's more complicated, we do a book and put it in an item frame or whatever. And it would be great if I could fill this message board with suggestions by you guys, the viewers and the community. So, I'm relying on you as well. I want to get you into this, it's not only me playing, of course, we're playing this together as well. So you need to give me feedback, what you think is necessary. We want to discuss that now together. I know a lot of you guys out there are experts in Minecraft, and it would be cool if we could discuss, what are the necessities? What should I do next? I'm not really want to say what I want to build next right now, because I want to first hear what you got to say, because I don't want to influence you there. So that's that one thing. So the message board is cool. And one thing I really, really liked, as you know, I've been watching ESO as well for a long time. I consider him a friend by now. We play on the Minecraft server together and all that. So we have history. And what I always liked, he came up with a really good idea for his Let's Play. In the end, he has this segment where he, picks a certain question about him. I really like this idea a lot, but I don't want to do the same thing, get a book and so on. But I definitely would like to implement that in the world to answer one question, because there's certain questions that come quite often, and it would be nice if I could answer them here and there. So maybe you can give feedback about that too. A, do you like the idea? And B, how should we best implement it? Or how would be a nice way to implement it? So it doesn't take too much time. But I really like this segment personally. So I think it's a good thing to do. So yeah, those are those two facts I wanted to mention. And now it's time to reveal the big winner of the doc block. And be sure, there was scammers around, sending messages saying, hey, it's you, you won the doc block, click on this link and give me all your credit card information or whatever crazy stuff. Only if you get a message from my official Facebook, you will know it's me, and we will make sure it's you. We will make double and triple sure it's you. So a winner was drawn. How did we do that? Woobox, which the tool we used for the draw on Facebook, has a tool implemented that can do a random draw. We ran it once, spit out a name. What we did was double check if this is no scammy thing, if this is a real person, because that was a danger, when contests like that happen, people are often trying to trick and stuff. So we made sure it's a real person, and the real person is from Europe. Yep. He is from a neighboring country to Germany, which is to the west. And that is the Netherlands. Yes, Oranje won. I know I got a lot of fans from the Netherlands, so that is good. The guy is 17 years old, still goes to school, if I can remember correctly. And yeah, his name is Benny. I don't want to reveal his last name, I don't know if he wants to keep this private, but Benny from the Netherlands. He is from the city of, I think close to Berkel and Rodrigues, or something crazy, Leiden. That's about, I would say, I have no idea, maybe 100 kilometers away from Amsterdam. That's where the guy lives. So that's his name. And yeah, you will get a message on Facebook. Make sure to check it, bro. I give you a week. If you don't check it, I'm going to give it to another guy. But yeah, make sure to check the Facebook. You got the doc block. And computer worth over 1,500 euros. And talking to the Case King guys, looks like there's going to be more stuff attached to it. There's a surprise attached to it. I will not reveal yet, but it's an epic surprise. We're going to top it, even. So guys, that's it. I think this is a good start for all of you guys participating in the contest. Don't worry. This was not the last chance for epic gear. I got this covered. Together, we do this, and this has always been the plan, and we're gonna pull through. We're standing here in the rain. I've been talking a lot. Let's wrap this episode up. I hope you're excited as well. Show some love. Come on, guys. I'm gonna directly ask you for support for this show, because it means a lot to me. It really does. So share some love, share the episodes, share some likes, watch the world tour. I'm out. See you very soon. Bye, my friends.